Hello, good evening, co-workers. Oh wait, do I need to set my chat up? No. Okay, I think chat is in the corner there. Oh, white background is probably not the best choice. Oh no, okay, that's how it works. Oh my, okay. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe if I do my horizontal. Do I have my horizontal chat? I'll bring my other chat one here. But hello, co-workers! Well, I figured that out. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a while, but I hope you're all doing great. I've missed you, and I have returned. Hi, Medic! Hi, Cross Emerald! I miss you guys so much. I'm sorry I missed 2 streams before you went on break. No worries. My summer schedule has been kind of all over the place, so been kind of in and out, but glad to see you. Work has been a pain back then. Oh, I can imagine. Emma Crows, hi! Yippee! Welcome. Gonna say this quick, but that illustration is a cause mascot. Evil would love to put her in so many layers when it's just hot. I got sick from it even. So it's funny, yeah, she is. Let me know too if the music's too loud. I'm just playing something in the background. Yeah, she is one. She's like the main mascot, but they have like 2 other mascots for the con. Every year they do a different theme. And this year, the theme is a retro, so kind of like retro anime, you know, the 80s, 90s, and like city pop, that sort of style. So I think the outfit's really cute, but it is funny, yeah, considering this convention, it's literally always in the hottest month of the year. I've been to Otakuthon now. This is my... I want to say it's gotta be my 3rd or 4th. Yeah, this is my 4th year in a row coming here. And every single year I've gone, it has been absolutely brutal. It's been so hot. Oh wow, okay. No one can see the text. God, I need to get like dark mode or something up in here. Or actually, maybe I could just do it as a slideshow. Yeah, let's do it from the beginning. Oh, whoa, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I can't see my screen. End slideshow, thank you. Okay. Let me adjust. Alright, white font was a bad idea in this case. I'm slowly figuring this out. Hold on. I should have changed the colors on it. Maybe I can make it black this time, just this once. I'm just gonna do this on the fly. Let's see. She looks cute though. Yeah, she is. So questions for a con. Did you get to cosplay during the con? I have gone in cosplay the first 3-ish years, I would say, but this year I did not cosplay because it's funny, every time I've cosplayed at this convention's in August, right? So it's always blazing hot, and all the cosplays I end up choosing, all the characters I like, wear a lot of layers. So every year of cosplay at this con, I have been boiling, and I've been like cranky because I am like overheating at the convention. So I've cosplayed Azul before, and yeah, I was dying. I've cosplayed Yelan from Genshin Impact, and I've cosplayed Azul, and also Aoi from Sakamoto days. But aside from Aoi, all the other yeah, all the other ones have been like super hot. Okay, there we go. Now I've changed it to black so you guys can kind of see the chat a little better here. Perfect. So yeah, so this year I decided not to cosplay because it's I wanted to go for more comfort, and it's a good thing too because it was okay, I only use it Celsius. It was like 30 degrees Celsius, which is if I look that up, it was like 86 Fahrenheit, like all weekend at this convention. So it was fine inside the venue, but every time I went out, the heat would really get to me, and I would have to walk from my hotel to the venue. So it was always like at least like a 10 to 20 minute walk out in like 86 Fahrenheit, and you're imagining you're wearing like jackets or 3 layers of cosplay. It just cooks you. 4th year, dang, you must be loaded with dough to come in. So mind you, Emerald, this is the biggest con I go to, and I only go here once a year. So I don't really go to any other convention. I basically save up and this is like my big trip of the year, essentially. I save up, and it is like the one convention that I go to, and then I save up again for the next year. I heard 80s, 90s anime. Yeah, I wish I could have gone, but that's a big trip. Yeah, it's like the theme of the mascot this year, but the convention itself doesn't really have to like follow the theme. It just follows the trend of wherever's popular. Oh yeah, the 4.5 annual was brutal. Cater took 100 pulls. Oof. 2 times in a row, silver should be 60. That's rough. I forgot to pull on the Floyd's banner. Oops. It's okay, I'm saving. Resisting temptations. I used to go to a US con during the summer called Otakuthon, and my last time going I didn't cosplay. The con was the con was more fun that way, less headaches. Yeah, I love cosplaying, but the heat does get really bad, so I was actually pretty happy this year going in like short sleeves and just shorts and just having a portable fan with me and going through the convention center that way. It was just it was definitely less of a hassle. I didn't have to worry about whether my cosplay was staying on right, whether my makeup was melting off, or my wig is like, you know, out of shape. It's also because like I spend most of my time at the con at the indie vendor the vendor's room and the artist alley. So I'm in an exhibition hall essentially. I want to say like 50% of the time at the con. So even when I went in cosplay, I just be in the artist alley most of the time anyways. I hope things improve. I'm still in a divorce club for now. No new main yet. Maybe pick the next guy who comes over. Like, yeah, so, side note, I checked to see how many SSRs in Twists I pulled this year on EN. And like, no joke, I think it was only 1. I looked. Actually, no, I lied. 2. So this year so far, I only pulled 2 SSRs. One was Ville's first birthday from like the free mission 10 keys that they give you, and the other one was birthday Azul, I think it was, I don't know if that's on JP or EN. Now I'm confused. But anyways, yeah, I only pulled like 1 or 2 SSRs. Your cater took 100 pulls. Oh man, the pity is so much pain. You go anyway. Yes, I went with family members. So I went with family members. Oh yeah, I tried for Dream Rook too. Nothing at 30 pulls. Oof. Yeah, I'm glad I got him the first time. I think Riddle Sleepwear card is cute, but I don't blame you. Oh yeah, Scully. We're all suffering this year. I hope Scully will be nicer to me, but the fact that yeah, on both my JP and like EN, I only managed to pull like 1 SSR. I think it was just like literally on the JP side, it was Birthday Azul, his Bonbonniere card, and then on EN side, I think it was just Phil. Off of the mission keys. Because Overblaw Azul was not fun. It's not nice to me. So... but yes, going back to convention here. Yeah, so this Otakuthon was in like Montreal, Quebec. And the thing is, some people say it's like the second biggest or one of the biggest in Canada, but I think now it is the largest anime convention, because there is another convention in Canada called Anime North, and Anime North was in Toronto, in Ontario. And they were the biggest convention around, but now, I think in recent years, Otakuthon has now surpassed Anime North, because Anime North has attendance caps while Otakuthon does not 15 years ago, and now it is insane. It is crazy big. Probably not Anime Expo level, because Anime Expo is just like a whole other world, but I mean, for a Canadian con, it is huge. It's this one. I think Anime North is the second biggest, and then there's one in Edmonton. I think it's called like Animathon. Uh-oh, are we buffering? Don't worry, YouTube made sure the ads work. Okay. I was like, are you guys still with me? I don't know what's with YouTube. But I still see chat is up to date, but you're all good? Okay, good to know. Anyways, bought any merchandise? Yes, I did actually get some merchandise. I'll actually show you. I'll show you. It's not like a whole ton, but I still spent a lot of money. I have a slide actually to like show you that. Okay, you're good. Okay, both of you are good? Alright. Hopefully Crows is good too. Yeah, so I have a slide based on the merchandise I bought, and so I'll talk about that afterwards. I don't have that many slides, only like a couple, so I feel like I just kind of chat and talk about whatever comes to mind as I go along. Yeah, so this is a picture from the official website. So I didn't take this photo. This photo isn't from this year, but it basically looks like this. So this is like the artist alley, and then there are like, there's gotta be like 18 or 19 sections. Like you can kind of see the number flags on top. It goes all the way to, I want to say, like 1900. But it does get this busy. Basically, this looks like it'd be like a Saturday gathering, and so like it's just aisles of all the different booths for the artists, and then the other side of the con is all the official like merchandise and dealers right here. So I just want to check something. But yeah, so it's it gets quite busy. Like Fridays is alright, but Saturday is when it gets really packed, and there's like so many things to see. It's actually very overstimulating at times, I find, because there's just so much to look at. So like when I first go in here, I literally go through every booth. So I start away at the end, and I literally make my way down through all the booths, and I want to say it probably took me like 4 to 5 hours in this room to see everyone's booths, because it just took a long time to look at everything and get from one end of the room to another. Let's see, you guys are still good? I don't know if it's still lagging. I think I should be still okay here. Alright, I think it's still running. I think I'm still good. But, yeah, actually give me a reaction. To make sure the chat is still working. Chat, are you still good? Are you still with me? Or is there like an insane amount of lag? Okay, cool. We still here. Okay. I'm good. I'm currently redecorating my guest room. You're pushing stats to Apple. Okay. Alright, yeah, you'll do so. Yeah, so it took me like 4 to 5 hours to see every booth. So it was, yeah, very stimulating. It was like 50 jingling keys happening all at once because, you know, there's so many things to see. And I usually do 2 passes of this room. So this is where I spend my time. Basically, half the time of the con, I'm like in this room, just looking at stuff. And then I usually go 1 round looking at all the booths, and I do like another loop around to look at the stuff twice, because most of the time I always miss something the first time at a booth or so. But the downside to this is that people stink. Like, people are stinky. They're because it is summer. It is like burning hot, right? The burning heat of summer. Some people clearly don't shower. I swear people at this con, like, or maybe just in summer events, just don't, they're sweaty, they haven't showered yet, and I think a lot of them are constipated too. Like, there's so many, like, sometimes you walk through and you get a whiff of, like, just something rancid. It's just, it was a stinky room. Like, you go from the hallway into here and there's like a smog that you're walking into. So it's it was not pleasant. Yeah, so why do people never shower? It is a universal problem, okay? Like, people make this joke at like every con, but it doesn't even matter whether it's like anime con or comic con or wherever it is, an expo. People are stinky. I mean, I can't blame them because it is really hot out. You're gonna sweat. No, obviously, but some people just really reeked. They just really smelled. So that's like the biggest downside, where I'm like, I would spend more time in this room if it didn't smell so freaking bad. But otherwise, it's lovely to see all the things, and it was fun chatting with some of the artists as well. I did get some, let's see, merch, but actually I can just show you my haul before the booths here. I'm gonna move it. Yeah, so I got, this is my merch haul. It's not very much. So it wasn't it's funny because I think I must have spent about like $200-ish, and looking back I'm like, where did all my money go? Like, what did I spend it on? I didn't even spend that much, but $200 goes by like nothing. Like 200 plus, I suppose. So I picked up some stuff here. I actually started collecting photo cards this year. Like, I've been seeing a big rise in artists making, like, not just prints but photo cards. I guess, you know, I feel like it's a thing that kind of started with K-pop, like K-pop stands collecting photo cards of your oshi or your bias. And then now I see a lot of people making photo cards for, you know, their fictional fave characters. And I basically ended up picking up a photo card album. And I also like I bought a photo card album from one of the artists, and I also bought a bunch of photo cards. So I think most of my money honestly just went to prints and photo cards because it was like I was like, where did it go? I bought like 7 photo cards. I think. Yeah, Booty Hill. Yeah, it's Booty Hill. Yeah, and then Flynn. So I picked basically some Hoyo prints. So I have a collection of my favorite male characters in Genshin. So Flynn's was the newest addition. So I have Flynn's on my wall of Genshin husband knows now. And then I don't even play Honkai. To be honest, I'm a Taurus. I don't play Honkai Star Rail, but I love Boot Hill and Asheville. It's one of those, I don't even go here, but I think their character and designs are really cool. So I love Boot Hill. So I was like, I really wanted a print of him and a photo card, so I got one. So I picked one up, and then I had one of Ningguang because she's my girl. And it was just a really, really good art. So yeah, some Hoyo prints over there, and I got like the Witch Hat Atelier t-shirt because I thought it was super cute. Okay, gonna alert now. Heading to showers. Okay, yeah, have a good shower. It's okay, Lo. Yeehaw, Galaxy Rangers are cool. It was funny because I don't know if you've ever had a fictional character, you see them on screen and it's like immediate love at first sprite kind of thing. Like this character shows up, you're like, oh my god, I love this character. I need to know about this character. I need to find out more. And that was Boo Hill for me. Like before then, I didn't really have much of an interest in Honkai because I was already way too invested in Genshin. But then Boot Hill got introduced, and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. I love Boot Hill. I don't even play the game. I'll still collect merch of him because I love him. So he was just so cool. I loved his he's so funny. Just his censored swearing cracks me up. I used to play HSR, but couldn't keep up with the story power creep. Yeah. That's me with Panty from Panty and Stocking. Oh my god, you know what? That's real. Panty is quite gorgeous. I like Stocking too, but Panty's got this other type of beauty to her. A few of the newer ones make me miss it, but I'm not going back. I'll watch videos. I'm so tempted. Little Bean, like, I was like trying to drag me into playing Honkai with her, but I'm like, I can't. I'm not strong enough. I'm already so behind in Genshin. There's no way I could catch up in Honkai while still being employed. So I just enjoy it now from a distance. But yeah, then I got photo cards. So there was a booth that was selling some Twist photo cards. They had photo cards of the like Lost in the Book with Stitch event, all the summer boys, and then the comfy wear set. So I got one of Azul, and I got the one for Floyd. I wasn't sure whether to go with Azul's summer one, so I was like, oh, I'll just get his comfy wear. Because then it has the twills in a photo card as well. So I actually do have more photo cards, actually. Like, I have a couple of photo cards of some other, like, basically Genshin and Honkai guys. But, I didn't take pictures of all of my photo cards, because some of them were kind of, it's like, 16 plus. So, I just took the one of like my Twist ones, but I did end up getting more photo cards than I really needed to. But if you're curious, the one in the bottom corner here, that's Sampo from Honkai. But there's this one artist that was just like had all these like ikemen photo cards, so I spent a lot at her booth. I think I spent so much I actually got like some like free shopping bag to go with it, and it was oh, I have a funny story about that. Well, PSWG mentioned. I was shocked I got season 2. Yeah, it only took 15 years. Season 2 was fun though. I did like I did like the Angel Boys, especially hearing the English dub, because I'm pretty sure one of the English dub voice actors was in Twist as well. You mean like Mr. Blushy Blush? Yeah. Sampo. The guy I hated to admit that I love. Again, I was like, I don't even go here. I just think he's like a silly little lad, and so I got a bunch of photo cards of like some blushy Honkai boys, because they were just drawn very handsomely, if that's even a word. He's so goofy, yeah. he's so goofy. I love it. He's so like bullyable, I think is the only way I can describe it. This is a guy where like he seems so sus, but he's a guy that you just love to bully, almost like a punching bag of a joke. And I'm like, you know what? I love he's such a little lad. I love him. So he's in there, and I got some of like Ito from Genshin. I have some of like Zhongli, who's my fave, and then I got like Boothill, Asheville. Oh yeah, Flynn's too as well. So I think I've already took up like half of my photo card album, so I still got another half I need to fill up. But oh, and then at the top was some pins I got of the Great Ace Attorney. They're designed to look like stamps, which I thought was really cool. So I got Asogi and Herlock Sholmes from the Great Ace Attorney. Still love that game. And the keychain is Balor from Fields of Mysteria, which 1.0 got released literally just last week. So I've been playing Fields of Mysteria when I should be catching up in Genshin. Did Sampo ever get his 5-star variant? You know what? I don't know. I feel like Sampo shows up in the story and then just like leaves. Like he just occasionally comes and goes. So I feel like he was just like randomly show up at a place, and then it's like, me, Sampo, your friend, hey, and then he just kind of goes off and does whatever. Does say what I mean what I say, might sound mean, but I say it anyway kind of guy. That is a mouthful. The one and only Oni, yep. So I have I got a photo card of Ito. The one and only. Also another super fun character that I love. They need to update Ito's model. It doesn't do him justice. Please upgrade his noodle arms. He's supposed to be as beefy as Vodka. So it is a crying shame. I feel like if he came out a little later, he could be built like Varka. He should be built like Varka. It's just only right. Oh, and then the last pin, at the top there, it's just basically a food magnet. Cause I have my food Ita bag, and every year I try to look for like enamel food pins to add to my Ita bag collection. Oh, not shown in this photo, I did get an enamel pin of a taco, so that taco is gonna go on my Ita bag. But then this was a magnet of like nasi lemak, which is a very popular, I guess, I would say like national or popular dish in Malaysia, which I'm like, oh man, it feels so niche. I had to get it. It looks good. They should have updated more models. Looking at D-Luke, especially. Oh my god, poor D-Luke. Poor D-Luke being the 1.0 model, and now every other male model gets compared back to D-Luke. It's great that their models are always improving. You can really see the difference over the span of 6 years, but I feel so bad for the older male models. Yeah, D-Luke especially, and Noodle Toe. Like, oh, Ito, you need an update. But yeah, so this is the main merch I got. Really lovely prints, amazing artists there. I love my witch hat shirt. It's actually super comfy. But yeah, I got another pin that's not shown in here. Then I got so I didn't really take that many pictures inside Yara's Alley because, you know, I don't want to post pics of people and if they don't consent to really being online. But this is like the booth I actually got my prints from. So the Flynn's print was on the left side, and I got my Boot Hill one on the right side here. So it's just, I mean, there were so many good artists in general. It's crazy. You see all of them gather in one place. So many different like art styles, and just like in terms of series that were really popular, Hoyoverse always is good. It was like I saw a lot of Hoyo stuff, a lot of Honkai, a lot of Genshin. Not, I guess a little bit of Wuwa, but not a lot as much, and some of like Zenless Zone Zero, but definitely, yeah, mainly Honkai and Genshin were like gonna be like super popular. Then there's like Love and Deep Space was also very popular too. I saw a lot of merchandise for Love and Deep Space, so it's really funny because when I first got into Love and Deep Space, I was wondering where all the merch was. And then I want to say like 3 years into Love and Deep Space, that's when I saw it picking up in popularity. And now there's so much fan prints, photo cards, merch, pins, you name it, of the Love and Deep Space guys. So it's still really popular. And then I want to say there's merch of VTubers as well. Last year and the year before, there was an insane amount of VTuber fan merch, but now I think this year I noticed a lot less. Which is funny because this year they had an insane amount of VTuber guests, like Iron Mouse was a guest, and then there's like other VTubers, both indie and corporate, that were like doing meet and greets. But yeah, they had like a lot of VTuber guests, but less VTuber merch this year. Meanwhile, the men in HSR, Sampo has no business being that buff. Who knows what he does his downtime? Finish showering. Any merches I missed? Oh, I was just like, yeah, talking about like the merch I bought, and then the prints I got were like from these booths. But there was keychains galore. There were so many keychains being sold. I purposely limited myself from buying keychains because I have too much goddamn keychains and buttons. So I purposely refrained myself from buying any pins if I could help it. I always fail, but I got less pins and keychains this year. I heard there's still no Valco. Yeah, there's still no news update on that. It's crazy. But like, people still make merch of Valco, so even though he got cancelled, there are still fans of Valco there, which I'm like, I really hoped he'll actually show up at some point. They'll actually release him from the basement. I used to collect phone charms. Get that damaged so easily. Yeah, I have a display that's purely dedicated to keychains. It's just like it's a fabric board that hang up, and it's got little slots where you can put the metal part of keychains through. So I have a wall, like I just have a thing that's just dedicated to keychains, and I'm like, I have too many, but I don't know how to really downsize because I am too emotionally attached to all of them. So I stopped with the keychains, and I did get some pins, but not as much this year. I have now decided to dedicate myself to just collecting pins of food, which surprisingly, not a lot of people make pins of food alone. So I don't really buy as many because there's not as much available. But yeah, these are some cool artists that were at the booths I bought from. There's just a lot of stickers, a lot of charms, keychains for sure, prints. Some booths had like shirts or wallets, which were also very interesting. But so it's like, and yeah, photo cards, which are just the newest thing. And you can get like, I usually collect smaller prints as well instead of like the larger ones. I just don't have as much wall space. But think of what other series were popular. Some retro, actually some older animes were, I saw more merchandise of them this year. Like there's merchandise of Ouran High School Host Club and like Inuyasha, so a bit of like the older, and Bleach. So some of the older series people were like making merchandise for, which I thought was really interesting. Like a sudden resurgence of older animes. And your standard, yeah, there's One Piece, not as much of Naruto. Ghibli, always a popular one. And Pokemon, of course. Pokemon is always gonna be a favorite. Yeah, Ouran High School Club. Oh, do you see any merch of Shugo Chara? I found out through a JP merch account that manga is continuing. Oh yeah, something like they were gonna do a sequel or something. I did see like 1 or 2 booths that had like a Shugo Chara print and Shugo Chara keychain charms. It was cute. It was like the little egg, and then the charm opens up for the little Charas inside. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. They had like I forget the names now of all the little Charas. What is that? Ran? The pink one? The blue one? And then the green one? Yeah, I forget their names now. Oh shoot, it's been so long. I feel like the pink one was Ron, and then the green one was Sue or something like that. But yeah, there was like a little bit of Shugo Chara. I'm trying to think, what other series were there that's like super popular? It's kind of like otherwise like a bit of a mixed bag of things. Like Gundams, I guess there's stuff of Gundam, and yeah, I don't know. I also had like very selective vision because I was specifically looking for like things that I was into, so I didn't really pay attention to all of the stuff. I feel like I like wrote down things that I noticed. It was, oh yeah, Oh yeah, the big three fantasy too. Like Free Rent is still popular. Apothecary Diaries was really popular. I saw a lot of gorgeous prints for Apothecary Diaries. There was also like Delicious in Dungeon, so Dungeon Meshi, and then of course Witch Hat Atelier was also popular as well. I saw a lot of nice prints for Witch Hat. Pink is Ron, blue is Miki, green is Sue, and yellow is Dia. Okay, I'm like, okay, I got half of those right. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know the two names. I forgot about Miki. I'm sorry, Miki. And I remember Dia. Yeah, Dia was the last one that showed up. How about Sparkling Stars? They're getting that rolling. Also, the artists behind Upbeat announced their involvement. I don't know if other artists came out yet. I mean, I haven't seen no merchandise for Sparkling because they're new, but I think it's still super new. I don't think a lot of people even know about Sparkling's existence. So still relatively new. I mean, I was trying to look for merch for Fields of Mystria. I only found 2 booths that actually did something for it. So maybe hopefully more in the future. Oh yeah, Alien Stage. Alien Stage was also still very popular. Project Sekai and Vocaloid, huge as well. And then a ton of BL, just in general, like Danmei and Fan BL, whatever. You ship Deku Baku. There's someone that was doing that. All Fine On My Day are popular BL pair, so lots of Fine On My Day that was happening. So yeah, a lot of BL too. There's BL series I didn't even know. I'm like, this clearly is BL, but I have no clue where it's coming from, but it seems to be popular. So BL is just gonna be, some people were like have their own OCs, so it was like a BL series or OC characters that the artists created and like made works for. So I couldn't even tell anymore at what point something was original versus something that was fan made in BL. But I find that all BL artwork tends to be really, really good. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm like, do all BL artists like sacrifice their soul to Satan to be able to receive the godlike ability to draw? Because it is insane the amount of like amazing art that comes from BL artists. Like, I don't know what what they're just built different. Sparkling, are there any merchandise of it? Not yet. I think it's too new and the game's not even out yet. I'd be surprised if they have any merchandise of it. Just like Reign of Nightfall, I really want to, like, there was some stuff for Reverse 1999, but I'm hoping eventually Reign of Nightfall, if it goes global, we can actually get fan merch of it, because I think it's a very pretty game. And yeah, of course the BL. But yeah, I don't know, maybe Sparkling, once it gets maybe an English or global server, then, you know, the popularity starts picking up. Because I felt like it took 2 or 3 years before Lads really got like super popular and I started seeing it everywhere for like merchandise. But yeah, outside of the Artist Alley, I went to, funny enough, so outside of spending my time in the Artist Alley, I did go see one performance. It was an idol showcase. So it was, there's a group in the city called Love Live Sunrise, I think. I forget if it was Sunshine or Sunrise, but basically they're like a Love Live cover idol group. So they do a lot of Love Live like performances along with like other idol type song. So they were hosting this idol showcase for a bunch of idol groups that basically the Kaigai idols, the overseas idols, would like perform. So I saw this group performance, and then there's a bunch of other little indie idol groups that gave performances on stage. Some of them just did dance covers, some of them sang and also danced on stage. So it's kind of interesting to be able to see Japanese idol culture overseas. Because, you know, we still got the glow sticks, they're doing dances. I don't think they really had a lot of like the call and response stuff happening, but I, as someone who played Love Live and I watched the like OG Love Live anime, I recognized a lot of the songs. Love Live Sunshine, my favorite season of the Love Live series. I'll be honest with you, I only have seen the OG Love Live school idol project. I didn't end up watching Sunshine or like the other series that are later, but I will say I do like the song, was it Strawberry Trapper or something like that? Cause there was this one, what was it? There's Yohane. She was like the one character that was like a Chunibyo. I really liked her voice. But I think like the song was called Strawberry Trapper or something. But I really liked it. So I feel like listen to songs here and there, but I am most familiar with the OG Love Live. So they performed Cutie Panther, that's like the one on the right, and then they also performed Start Dash. So it was quite the nostalgia trip for me. And then they also perform other ones like Natsu Iro 123, which is like very much a summer song. I was like, what else was there for? Yeah, there's another song with the name Sun. Oh, Sunny Day song, Sunny Days. Yeah, now I remember that's what it's called. Sunny Day song, Sunny Day song. Yeah, that's what it was. Sunny Day song was another one that was performed. I need to get back into it. I only stopped at the end of Sunshine season. I know there's a lot of seasons by now. Yeah, I know, like I just remember like by season 3 or something, there was like a Chinese girl that was a part of the idol group. Yeah, Strawberry Trapper by Guilty Kiss. Yeah, so I know very little on Love Live Sunshine, but I do like Strawberry Trapper. It's a fun song. I gotta go back and listen to it because I did like a lot of the music. It's just fun. So it was like an hour-long performance, and I got to watch there was a group that did like more Vocaloid dance covers. So they did a dance cover for ER Fan Club, like ER Fan Club, which I really like that song. And there's one song I'm trying to remember. Oh, what was it called? I think it's called As the Gods Say or something. I don't think so. Wait. Funny enough, I know the actual like sound of it, but I can't remember the name of this Vocaloid song. So ER Fan Club was definitely that one, which I always, it's such a fun song. At God's Mercy, is it? Maybe. Or is it it goes something like da 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 da. wa ai shiteru. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm like, funny enough, I'm like, I've heard this song before. I know the tune of it, but I can't remember. Is it called At God's Mercy? So let that dun 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 go dun 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 dun. It's like, man, I gotta look at God. I do like the song though. It was very catchy. I gotta look up the lyrics just so I can confirm. But anyways, it was fun. It was a very fun dance cover for it. So yeah, they did cover of that one, and then there was a lot of idol songs that I actually didn't recognize. And then but it was kind of cool seeing all these like different performers coming on stage. Are we still talking about Love Live songs? No, there's Love Live song covers, but there was also Vocaloid song covers. So there's this one group that did covers of like Vocaloid songs. So I was trying to remember the name of the second song they did. Struggling balance stats. Still doing guest room. Yeah, good luck on the guest room stuff. I've keep forgetting about it. Were there any other? I try to remember the other songs that were played. Because like most of it was Love Live, then there was like Vocaloid. There was one or two which I couldn't tell were either original songs that the idols did themselves, or if they basically did an idol group, an actual idol group from Japan. But I don't know. I'm trying to remember. But like, yeah, those are the ones I remember the most off the top of my head. But it was a fun like performance, and it actually watching the idol performances is always interesting, because I do sometimes miss like doing song covers. It's been a while actually since I've done a karaoke stream and done like a song cover. I'm struggling to actually just sit down and do a cover of a song, because I'm the type that I have to do it all in one day, otherwise I will never finish doing the cover for it. But learning to dance on stage and sing at the same time is pretty nerve-wracking. I actually did go to because aside from this performance, I went to like karaoke panels. So I went to like listen to other people do karaoke of J-pop songs, and then I also went to like just wherever an open karaoke that they had at like the cosplay cafe. So I did a karaoke performance. I did one karaoke performance on stage, and it's quite interesting because I think it's weird. I feel like I have a degree of stage fright, but it's pure physical and none of the mental. Like I want to perform. I'm on stage and like I enjoy being up there, but like my body just gets so tense. So it gives me stomach aches. I'm not even joking you. After I perform, I get like physically ill. I get stomach aches from it, and like my body can't stop shaking. But like I don't feel stressed. It's just like mentally I'm like, this is great, I'm loving it, but my body is just like, no. So I am trying to figure that out, because I do actually want to perform like on stage more, but I have to like figure out how to get past this physical whatever adhesion that my body has. Even though I'm very used to public speaking and being in front of people, but it was something about, I guess, the performance. I don't know, perhaps it's something that gets better over time. Perhaps maybe I just have to do even more karaoke. Maybe you can do one at God's Mercy. Yeah, I should actually go and learn the song properly. I know there's a lot of other Vocaloid songs nowadays that like come out. They're pretty popular. And like, I know it. I just have to actually learn it. But yeah, so I just went to karaoke. Listen to a bunch of music. One thing I like about Otakuthon is there's always a lot of musical and dance performances, which is why I usually end up going. I didn't really go to any workshops or panels this year. Last year I went to like more like voice acting panels, but this year they didn't really have voice acting. So I just went to just watch performances instead. The thing is too, because this convention takes place in Montreal, it is bilingual. Like in Montreal, they primarily speak French. So a lot of the panels are either bilingual or primarily French. So there were some panels I would have liked to have gone to, but my French isn't super like good. Like I'm not fluent, so I would have a hard time understanding the panels. So I just didn't go. Otherwise, I could have probably sat in on some more panels. I usually only go on a Saturday and Sunday too, because Friday I'm way too busy looking around the artist alley. I don't do well with public speaking at all. I probably come out as forced, because I'm kind of forcing myself through it. It is definitely like a skill or an art form. It's like I've done a lot of like kind of business presentations, but I guess performing is a whole different matter. So I gotta just get myself accustomed to it, but it just feels whack getting crazy stomach aches. Let's see. Oh, right. So I can't talk about a trip without food, because I took more pictures of the food I ate than anything else. Like so day one for breakfast, I went to a cafe, and they had basically this breakfast. It's not really a sandwich, it's more like an open faced sandwich, I guess. That was essentially some bread, like Parmesan cheese and tomato, a runny egg, and then some arugula greens to go on top. I think it was like very tasty. This is like a nice kind of filling, I say, breakfast to start the day with. And then I had like a matcha latte to go with it, because I really needed some degree of caffeine. So tea or coffee. So matcha latte was tasty. Had the breakfast sandwich. Took one picture of like outside on the streets when we were walking, because they have little parasol umbrellas on the tables, and I thought it was so cute. It feels very cute, very cozy, just to have some parasol umbrellas over some picnic tables in like a open area, a park that you can sit at. So that was like day one breakfast. And then for brunch, the second day, we went to a Totoro themed cafe. So it was called Muru Crepes. They actually had a booth at the convention as well. They're like selling a lot of Studio Ghibli type merchandise. So it was all Totoro themed. Like they have their whatever crystal puzzles, they had plushies, like just Totoro plushies and cushions in the cafe. The food itself was just like fairly normal. A lot of like, you know, omelets and breakfast sandwiches and things like that. But they had just a lot of just Totoro related items just scattered around the cafe. That looks cute. Yeah, so it was very cute. Very, it was like a fitting with all like the theme of it. So I got it was funny. I ordered what they called a military latte, and it had like latte art of Totoro, but the way they drew the Totoro makes him seem more stretched out, like he's got big whiskers. Like huge whiskers on it, but it's very cute. This was like a matcha latte with cocoa powder and espresso shot, because I needed that espresso shot. I did not feel alive till I had that like little like shot of caffeine there, because it was we got to the city very early. Like we had to wake up super early, and then you know, with the heat and walking around and stuff, it is actually very tiring. So we needed some coffee, really little pick me up. And so they had the little cute latte art there, and my little brunch was a side of salad with essentially like a croque monsieur, which is just basically like a fancy French grilled cheese sandwich, but instead of ham, they had chicken. So it was like a chicken with like melted cheese, like on a toasted sandwich. Sorry, I got to get my laundry in. What did I miss? Oh, I'm just talking about the food I'm eating, essentially. So I just showed my breakfast from day 1, and then this is my breakfast or brunch on day 2. And it was, it's just a lot of bread. That's what I think about it. But it was just grilled sandwich with some cheese and chicken. Oh, it's all really good. I really like the dressing on the salad. No idea what it was. And funny enough, while we were sitting at the table with our food, in the table right next to us, this trio of Evangelion cosplayers walked in. Like it was Shinji, Rei, and like Asuka. Like there was this. It was just like 3 cosplayers. They're actually like pretty good cosplays too. Like the 3 of them walk in and they sat at the table, and then you know they ordered their food, and then they had plushies of their cosplay characters. So they were pulling out like a little Rei and Asuka plushies, and they started doing like taking pictures of the plushies with like the food and with the decor. So it was like really cute. I'm like, oh yeah. It's kind of like Oshikatsu, just like taking my little, when I take like my little nuis and I take pictures of it. Though I didn't do it this time. I was, I guess, too hungry. I just wanted to eat. Otherwise, I did have my Octagonal Nui plushes with me. I just didn't take pictures of them with the food. I was just like, I just want to snap a quick shot and then just start eating. Yeah, sharing my town exploration. I mean, this is all just like really mainly food pics. But yeah, it was kind of nice. Having seeing the cosplayers and other people kind of just like taking pictures of each other and their little plushies. And then the dinner, I had pictures from like the first night dinner, but it's not quite as aesthetic. I basically had like a lobster bisque soup and seafood risotto, which I didn't include a picture of here, but it was tasty. Some seafood risotto. I was like craving it. And then we had for dinner on the second day, I basically had like katsu, and it was basically Japanese katsu, cabbage salad, and a sauce, and rice. It was really good. Like, chicken was really tender. It was like, I really liked the breading of it, and they also gave like came with like a little udon soup broth. So it was just really good, because it's hard to sometimes to find good katsu in my area, so I knew I had to, like, we had to go eat some katsu while we were in the city, and they did not disappoint. Yeah, it was super yummy. I would have like, it was also very filling, because after you eat the katsu and the rice, it's like, okay, that's like a full meal right there. I was tempted though, because they did have like udon noodles as well, so I'm like, ooh, do I want the udon? But in the end, crispy katsu and rice won in terms of the choices. So that's basically all my pictures. It's funny, I am not very like proactive in taking photos, purely because I don't want to really accidentally, take pictures of people and start posting on the web or showing online without permissions. So I didn't really take a lot of that many like photos in general, and most of the time I was just in the artist alley, so that's where I spent majority when I was not like outside eating. So at the con, it was artist alley, a couple of panels, and then like we just go out and eat. That was like in summary, like my trip was just comprised of that. There was like other cafes I wanted to go to, but we didn't really have time. And then on the last day, we had to like basically kind of check out early and like hit the convention and back. So I didn't really stop to have a proper lunch. We just kind of bought bread from an Asian bakery and just kind of ate that for our like breakfast lunch meal. I really wanted to eat a poutine. That's the one thing that like unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do, but I usually do it every year, is that I would eat a poutine in Montreal, because they have really good poutine there. In terms, I don't know if there's any other, I mean, you can find poutine across Canada, but Montreal poutine is like really good. And so we usually go to this one poutine place that you can build your own poutine. So you choose like what type of gravy and what sort of toppings you want to go with the fries. So then you kind of like customize that way. So it's like really good. But sadly, I did not get to go to this cafe, just like matcha cafe I want to go to, and then that a poutine place. So there's only so much we can fit in. I just hear Gustav yelling poutine. A poutine is different from poutine. Which is also different from Putin. Three very different things overall, but I just really like Canadian poutine. It's so basic. It's fries, gravy, and cheese curds, but I love all three things. So yeah, I like my cheesy cheese curd fries and gravy. And not all of them taste good necessarily, So I'm picky on that. But yeah, that's basically all my food trips. Just like four slides of like foods, and then the rest is actually convention stuff. But it was yeah, it was good though overall. Aside from, yeah, it was really super hot. That's the one big downside. And people did kind of smell, so it kind of sucked being in the exhibition hall for too long. But there were still areas in the venue that were nice and cool that you can actually walk around in. So it's like, well, air conditioned at least in the other rooms and hallways. Performances are good. I wish there was like, yeah, more English panels I could have gone to. What else can I think of? Yeah, no cosplays for this year. But there was actually a Twisted Wonderland cosplay meetup on a Sunday, but I was at the karaoke panel instead, so I didn't end up seeing it. And also, we kind of had to catch our train after, so I couldn't really kind of stick around. But I think like this year and the year before, they had a Twisted Wonderland cosplay meetup. Oh, speaking of which, for Twisted Wonderland cosplay, I actually saw I saw someone, actually two people. One person was cosplayed as Minajel, and another person cosplayed as Riel, which I was like mind blown, because I'm like, they didn't come out long ago, but they've already got the full Minajel like cosplay happening, and then they had someone cosplaying as Riel with them. So I thought that was really cool. It's like my first time seeing like cosplays of the and of the new RSA boys. I'm sorry, I'm snacking now. No worries. I mean, like, I'm just like, I could totally go for some more of the food I had on the trip. Got forced to update your game in the middle of decorating. Oh no! I hope you got the save. RSA is infiltrating the con, yeah. I saw a couple of Lilias. I did see like an Apple and Riddle. I saw like a couple of Malleus as well. Funny enough, I don't think I saw any of the Tweels. Now that I think about it. I see a number of Minaj and Riel cosplays online from a JP side. Yeah. Oh no, you didn't save! I'm sorry for your lost in progress. Yeah, it was, I was surprised. I was not expecting to see RSA cosplays. So that was like, yeah, that was kind of cool in a sense. But yeah, too bad though. I missed the cosplay meetup, because then I kind of seen the other cosplayers. But it's nice to see that Twist, you know, it's still kind of kicking around. It's still very niche overall, but I've seen like at least some vendors selling Twist related items, like, you know, stickers, like pins and keychains. Not so much in the way of like prints. Like it's interesting because I've seen a lot of people make Twist like keychains, maybe like not even acrylic stamps, to be honest, mainly just pins and keychains, a lot more. And I guess photo cards, but not so much in terms of like actual prints. It's what I like notice, because I'm like, when I look at my collection, I'm like, I don't own any Twisted Wonderland prints. I only own the photo cards. It was kind of hard to find someone that like sells those, because it's popular, but not like necessarily super mainstream enough, I guess, to be able to have more of the merchandise. But I still liked being able to see like have this Twist merch around in general. And like there are some new artists this year that I saw, some last year that didn't manage to get a booth this year. Because in order to be an artist at this convention, you have to win the lottery for a slot. So you apply for a booth, and then it's like, may the odds be in your favor, because not every artist that applies actually gets in to the con. So it's a lottery system, and it's unfortunate, yeah, for those who don't actually get in. Because I was like, oh, there's some artists which I was hoping to see this year that I saw last year, but they didn't get to. They didn't get a booth this year. But like, yeah, at least like I'm like, I got my Twist photo cards, so I'm good with that. In terms of they did sell some blind boxes for like Twist merch. There's like a series of like round plushies and like kind of clips for Twist. They're in blind boxes, but those blind boxes are not cheap. They're like $20 Canadian for a blind box. I'm like, oof. That's for who knows if I'm even gonna get the character I want in the blind box. So there was some official merch, but not like a whole ton. Most of it, again, it's just a lot of keychains and like pins and badges, which I already have way too much of. So I definitely do not need any more. I mean, even plushies. I've collected a bunch of Twist plushies. I really don't think I need any more at this point. Part of me is okay with Twist being niche, because I've seen what happens when something becomes really popular. At that point, stay away from internet. Yeah, you get the drama, but hey, if you avoid the fandom, it's nice to be able to at least see more, I would say, merch. Oh shoot, you said something else I had a comment on, but I was redecorating, so I lost the thought. It'll come back. It'll come back to you. I remember those blind boxes for Twist. Anyways, a blind box of Twist is how I got Rook. Oh yeah, I love when it's like unexpected. It's I did a blind box of like the clips. I was lucky actually, and I got like Jade and Floyd. They're like, it's like their hands are like the little clips that you can clip them on the side of the desk. It's kind of sad feeling you need to avoid the fandom though. That's a potential way to connect with people and make friends. Yeah, I think it's like, it's more almost like less avoiding the whole fandom and more like you have to carve your own circle within the fandom. Like you just kind of reach out and you pick people within the fandom you're in, and you guys form like your own little group. You're like curating your own little gang there, which I feel it's much more much better to deal with. But then again, I have been forged in the fandom that was Hetalia, and like looking back on it, I'm like, I don't think Hetalia would like, I think if you thought Hetalia was problematic 10 years ago, I feel like the fandom, if it came out today, would be like even more toxic somehow. Like I feel like it would just get canceled immediately. So I just like, I had some wild experiences, especially like in the days of Tumblr and getting hate mail. It was actually just so funny. Also, congrats on the Rook and Floyd and Jade for you. Go well. I still have Twist merch, but I'm penny pitching. I need time to seriously shop. Yeah, it's good to like, you don't want to pay like for overpriced merch. And honestly, I feel like a lot of Twist merch is not worth it at the convention. Like if you have to buy secondhand at Macari. So it's secondhand at Macari is just like a way cheaper way. It's same with like if you can pre-order stuff off of AmiAmi, it's like So much better than buying secondhand. I remember when I met girls who were also fan of Twist in my college. It was very exhilarating to people who love the fandom as much as I do. Oh yeah, so exciting when you actually meet people that are into what you are into in person. Hetalia was actually kind of like that for me, because it was back then. It was like I could actually meet people in my city that were like into Hetalia, but I swear to God, no one in my city knows Twist. It's like it's a little less niche, a little more niche than Hetalia was. I don't even want Rook. You can send him to me. I'll take Rook. Oh yeah, Hetalia turned 20 this summer. Oh my God. Disney's Alice in Wonderland turned 75 in late July. God, Alice in Wonderland's more than retirement age. I still like Hetalia. It was just funny. It was. I do not regret Hetalia. I still have very fond memories of it. The underground smelled like urine. It was also real humid. Yeah, hello, Kevin and Cat Travel. Yeah, it was the smell. That was my one big complaint. I loved it. The artists were amazing. It was great talking to people, but with the heat, I think some artists were like, please, I need a drink. It is so hot in there. And then, yeah, it smelled really bad. And sometimes I'll walk past people and I get this whiff of this like awful stench that comes off of them. And I'm like, I don't know, it's because you didn't shower or everyone's like ripping farts in the middle of it, but you could literally smell everything. I'll take him in my dreams. Lols. I'm gonna say in a fight. Good luck with that. I mail him to where you live. I'm sure Rook would love Canada. They no, they speak French in some parts here. That's a true Otakuthon experience. Feels and smells, but mostly smells. It is actually not bad once you get out of the dealer's room and the exhibition hall. Like, it's... all the smells were... And as long as you're not in line, that too. I feel like even waiting for autographs, it was fine, but this is like concentrated... like smells in this one area here specifically. Everywhere else in the con is fine. We got enough ventilation, but not enough for this room. In a fight? Oh my, that's moving so fast. Oh no, this relationship is developing too fast. How many dates do we need to go on before we can start being fight partners? Like Shrek Swamp. Right now he's squished in my personal Ita bag with Goro, Novia, and Chikiri Beat. You know, I'm sure he'll be fine. Rook is adaptable. Like a good onion. Ripe. Yeah. That is the downside of it, but I got like a portable fan this year. So learning from previous years, it gets really hot and humid. So this year, bought a fan off of Amazon. It was like a little portable, rechargeable fan. It sounds like an aircraft taking off. It's really loud, but it's got like, you can adjust the speed of the fan. So it was sometimes just really nice just being able to have a fan. Just being blown in the face, because oof, it gets really warm. For Rook, I'm scared. Even us two versus just him. Yeah, no, I'm putting my money on Rook. It's like that meme. 100, was it 100 men versus one gorilla or something? Except that one gorilla is just Rook. I think Rook could take on 100 men. That's what I think. Yeah, I love how it's like on this page. But yeah, I'm just like flipping through my slide since I've already gone through all my photos. But oh, there is one panel I didn't actually I was thinking of going to, but didn't actually go to. It was like drawing magic circles with Keyfree and Orugio. But I think you have to sign up for the workshop, and they only take so many people, so I didn't end up going to it. I think Rook will be very happy to observe closely. I was like, oh, Chigiri. Chigiri's from Blue Lock, right? Is that the? Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm like, that's the only Chigiri I know. So I think Chigiri's from Blue Lock. I'm more scared of Rook than Jade or Floyd in that scenario. How weird is that? I mean, it's normal for creatures to be scared of apex predators, and I think Rook is an apex predator. Like, in terms of a hierarchy here, I think Rook falls above the, like, the chain, like the food, the food order, or it's called the food chain. And then, like, afterwards is like Floyd and Jade below. I put Rook on top. I thought we were wrestling each other. What's happening? You guys are just wrestling each other now. Yeah, now I wish I kind of took other pictures of the con, but it was just like really crowded and a lot of people overall. But it's a lot of cool cosplays though to see. Like, some people put a lot of work into their cosplay stuff. I don't know how people that have like kind of full armor or like kind of suits that they're in manage to survive the heat, but props to them. Anyways, I was gonna say that Rook would be happy to be close to a half dog like Goro and Dragon like Noviet. Oh yeah, I think he would be. He'll find it fascinating. Princess Bride joke. Yeah, taking Rook, what? In a fight, right? Right? Oh, look, that means always cracks me up. Also, like, alternative is like, I want him to take me out on a date or assassination wise, and it's like, surprise me. But he's such a fun person. He's just a fun character. I'm like, did I see any Rook cosplayers this year? Oh. I didn't really bump into as many Twists cosplayers this time. Oh, I did see an Idia cosplayer pass by at one point. That was like really good. I was like, who else? What was it? Oh yeah, it's like, I only had the pictures of the two booths overall. Anyways, I just got interrupted by my mom. In my household, this is such against privacy. No, that was my household. That was when I was living with my parents. The exact same thing. It didn't even matter what I was doing. Didn't even knock. It just come right through the room. Why couldn't my Lilia spook be him? Or literally anyone I don't have yet. I'm sorry for your spooks. Or for your loss there. I'm just gonna be saving for Scully at this point. It's just I have to keep saving. I don't have anyone. And there wasn't any banners recently that I want to pull on. I've seen some people, what they do is like they take their gacha game and like whoever is on Raid Up, they find a cosplayer at the con and get that person to like pull the gacha for them. This happened to me once, where someone was just because I was cosplaying as Yelan from Genshin, and then someone asked me if I could do their polls for them. But joke's on them. I have horrible gacha luck, and I did not end up getting the 5-star. So I was like, I'm sorry, whoever asked me to do their polls. I was not the correct catalyst. People in my family still live together to help save money. Boundaries gotta be made though. Yeah, it's much easier to save money when you're kind of living with your family. I need more Twist merch. I was stopped by Hot Topic when I was at the mall. That was my parents and my little brother. They could complain about the choices I buy. I think like my family somewhat understands like the anime and manga because I've been in it for so long. They may not fully understand all the stuff, but still be like, oh, she's doing that anime or manga thing again. I don't know they fully understand VTubers. I think they just like, oh, she's just like a talking anime girl on YouTube. It's like trying to explain VTubers to people. I see that often in Asian cons. I just saw Merlin cosplay do a poll for someone and got them Azuro. He was so cocky about getting him. I feel so bad. I'm like, you kind of wasted your poll in the terms of me getting like doing the polls for you. But I was really hoping could have been lucky, but I guess not that time around. I also seen like an anime expo because they used to have big fake Grand Order exhibits at anime expos that I see. And then everyone's phones is like in the middle of the summoning circle that they have at the exhibit. So there's like 15 different phones doing like polls in the summoning pool, and they're all going off at once. It was actually really fun to see. Which is like, that's probably like the most jealous I've been of like people that have been at Anime Expo when like they had FGO exhibits. I'm like, oh man, that seems so cool. My family tried to understand my hobbies with anime or Japanese media, but I was too reserved to really share with them when I was younger. I kind of regret it. Yeah, kind of like my family has seen me like cosplay before and stuff. And I mean, they're kind of chill about it overall. They don't really fully understand it, but I think at least they're just kind of like, okay, that's just the thing I do. They're just chill. But it's but yeah, I think they're not everyone quite gets it. It's the thing. It's just like, yeah, trying to explain VTubers to people who have no clue what VTubers are, or like aren't into anime. That's the hard part. Explaining VTubers to someone who who's not into anime and like doesn't actually watch anime. That's like I would say that's like a little like step up on like trying to explain them. Yeah, that's my family. But it made some quips and little jokes. I took it personally as insults. So I stopped sharing my love for anime manga. Oh, that's unfortunate. But like, I hope you do find at least like some friends, whether in person or online, that you can share your interest with. I mean, part of being a VTuber, or just like a YouTuber, just doing my thing here, is to like just like find other people that are into the same things. Because I started this YouTube channel back when Twists just came out, and I'm like, man, I like Twists. I'm going to talk about Twists, and then maybe other people will also be interested in Twists as well. And then luckily we got the English server about a year later, and then, you know, the fandom kind of grew a little bit, and we eventually got the anime, so it was really nice to see it kind of grow from there. But being able to definitely find people that you can share interests with is like, it is definitely nice when you're able to do so. Because like for me, too, like aside from Twists, I don't really have a lot of people that I know in person who are into otome games or josei muke. So I go on all these tangents and rants about like otome games and josei muke because and like doing full TED Talks and yaps, because I'm like, well, no one in like person is gonna listen to me talk about this, so you guys are now the subject to those yap sessions. Yeah, we're all here to talk about Twists or stuff. seems a group here watches a wild variety of anime too. Yeah, because like I also like debated at times because I'm not. I started off doing a lot of twist content, and I still do twist content. But I also like kind of branching off and talking about other things too. So now it's more like twists, otome, josemuke, horror games. And it's kind of like a little mixed bag of content, but I feel if I did twists and only did twist content for these 6 years, I would have been like burnt out at some point. So there's other YouTube channels out there dedicated to, you know, uploading clips or vignette stories or describing like the lore or environment. So I kind of leave it up to them to kind of provide that content while I just kind of yap about wherever I'm thinking about or feeling at the current moment. So I think having that balance between twist content and just like chatting and playing indie games, because my attention span is kind of all over the place these days, it keeps things fresh, and I think it helps me to just keep making content. I had a few friends in school who loved Otome, and they're probably why I knew a bunch of the time. I missed them. Yeah, I was the one that was like trying to like convince my friends to get into Otome. I was like, guys, like I'm playing dating sims. This isn't even translated, but trust me, it's good. Yeah, right, it's good. I should make gacha spurs. Oh my god, gacha. Yeah, we are. You're also what my little fam groupie to me. You were all kind of like a little group here. It's like our little club. I was actually the president of the anime club at my school. Like, there was no anime club, so I created an anime club. And literally, it was like me, the president, and all the members are just kind of people that came in and went. But all we did was just like watch random anime during lunch. So I was like, guys, if I can't find the people, I'll have to get the people to come to me. Yeah, it's a little nice meetup during the long weeks. Yeah, it's just fun just also being able to just talk about random other animes and series as well. Exactly what we need after IRL. Go on streams and chat. Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like. It's like, all right, I'm done the office duties for the day. It's time to now go online, and I will now do poll on gacha. The gacha has not been treating me that well lately, so I don't know. I did way more gacha, I think, like a couple of years ago, but now I have to, like, I'm like saving up for various things, so I don't have like the gacha funds like I used to. And then gacha has been treating me so poorly. I am like almost kind of miffed, so I'm like, fine. I guess I'll just pull less if I can't win, but the degenerate gambler in me always comes back. Now all I'll need are some drinks and snacks. Oh my god, yeah. Sending you all virtual drinks and snacks. If that was a possibility. But most of the time, I mean, like, hey, you should probably eat before you watch my streams, because I feel like I just always talk about food, regardless. Gacha has never been kind lately. Yeah, it's so bad. And the thing is, Genshin. Genshin is dropping Shneznaya. It's coming out. I think like tonight, is it? Or something like that. It's either tonight or tomorrow. Shneznaya drops for Genshin. I'm like, oh shit, I am so behind. I I'm probably gonna skip everything and jump right into Sneznaya because I've been waiting for a while now, but I don't have the funds to pull on any of the new characters because I have not been grinding or playing at all. No kidding, work stinks a lot lately. This heat stinks. It made me sick. Oh, I've been thinking of just taking a dive and moving north. Yeah, that sounds rough. I know the summer can be like pretty brutal with the heat. But yeah, it's like also like the job hunting, it can be pretty tough. Come to think of it, I didn't get into Honkai Star Rail lately since my job. The downsides of being employed. I love having money to pay my bills, but now I can't play gacha games as much because of employment. Stuff passes for our park. I should make use of that. I don't know if they expire at the end of season. Cause honestly, like fall is gonna be here before you know it. I think the summer heat is scaring RNG. It's just too hot to handle. Maybe this is why it's bad to draw gachas in summer, because it's a dry season. A drought even. Yeah, we need to get wet for gacha. No, wait, no, that came out not the... That did not come out the right way, no. We need to be less dry for gacha. Moist, even. To increase our pull rate. Also, hi, Cassandra Williams. Welcome. You made it. Oh, man, yeah. At least Uma Musume is being kind. That's good. That's good. That's one thing. Oh, other nonsense Kier pulled. I don't think I would buy his Halloween card. Oh. You won't even try for his bonbon. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I hate it when they play hard to get. It's like, what do you want? What sort of catalyst do I need to do to bring you home? Yeah, Overblood Azul made me pretty pissed. The fact that I think I went to 80 pulls and didn't get him, and I didn't end up hitting pity because I forgot about going back to pull. So I'm like, fine, more funds for Scully then. Since Azul doesn't want to show up. The Liquidator is a reflection of him, refusing to lower his walls. You gotta keep breaking them down. Gotta keep working at it. Yeah, Cassandra. So, basically, I went through my trip to Otakuthon. So, I went through all my slides and just talked about the convention, the panels I went to, stuff I bought, and the things I ate. So I didn't take too many photos, so it was a very short presentation. And now we're just kind of casually talking about just like a gacha in general. And like abysmal gacha polls. My gacha has been bad this year. Just only one SSR on each server. But yeah, if you have any questions though about the convention, like feel free to ask. Koa, join me in Emerald. In the divorced club. I mean, I'm pretty sure Azul won the Twitter contest for most divorceable twist man. So he's already fulfilling that role or title, living up to it quite well. No way, only one? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my only SSR on the English server was Ville's first birthday, and the only SSR I got on JP Twist is Azul's Bonbonnaire card. So literally, yeah, all the gachas I've been pulling this year, only one SSR on each. So this has been a really dry year for me, like in terms of SSRs. My return rate, my win rate, my return on investment has been incredibly poor. Most divorceable, yeah. I think Idia won like most baby girl on the Twitter contest. What happens at these conventions? I've never been to one. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm happy to give you the download of anime cons. It really depends on the size of the convention you go to, because if you're in a smaller city and you go to a local one, it may be kind of smaller, but usually you have like you have like panels that you can go to where like people kind of just like talk about different topics, or there's like workshops and stuff. Usually there's a room that shows like episodes of animes. There may be sometimes a manga library. So there's like events that you can go to. And then there's also the artists alley and dealers room. So these are people who are like selling fan-made goods and official merch, which is where I spend like, I want to say 70% of my time is shopping in the artist alley. So like this is an example basically of what it can look like. A lot of booths, so a lot of fan artists selling fan merch, and then you can just go and basically shop for a lot of fan merch. And there's always like, other events happening. Sometimes just cosplay contests that they hold. Sometimes there's like performances. And yeah, so it depends on the size of it, but most cons always have like events you go to, panels. There's like sometimes they invite guests, sometimes voice actors or like celebrities, content creators, things like that. So you can like meet them and get their autographs for a price. And then yeah, you can buy stuff, and you just like see cosplay too. You see a lot of cosplayers, and you can talk to just people who are into the same things you are. I'll drop everything about Twist and jump on Sparkling. I only divorced Malleus and Silver at the moment. So many divorces happening. Azul's dad's gonna have a field day. I've got a handful, including Cozy Wear Leona. Ooh, you showed up 3 times at 10 single 10 pull. That's crazy. I think I already have my main for Sparkling. It's Rent. Lol, his name is Rent. Is that the... Which one's Rent again? I just love that his name is Rent. I divorced Malleus. Divorcing Dragon Men Club, damn. I'm going to download the JPS Sparkling right now after stream. Wait, is it out already? Is Sparkling actually out? I didn't realize. Or is it in pre-reg still? I don't remember when they're getting released. Oh, you don't see I'm plotting my demise here. Yeah, here I am talking about the convention. And then here I see you guys playing to rob Cassandra. I turned away for one moment. What's happening? I think I'm loving Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella Grouper. Cinderella Group's kind of funny. I just love how it's literally Cinderella and like his slippers. Like that's the gang. I think they said by end of this year. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, keep an eye on it. I'm still not like completely sold on Sparklinks, to be honest. Not like I was for Twist, but I'm willing to keep an eye on it and check it out. Yeah, my second triple SSR. First was last year with Lion Garb Deuce. Ooh. That's crazy. I think the most I've ever got was 2 SSRs in a single 10 pull. Having any more is just like that's kind of insane luck. Ren is the guy people said looks like older Apple. Lavender hair and blue eyes. Oh, he's like one of the slipper boys. I don't know what else to call him. I'm just glass slipper boy, whatever the slipper siblings. All right, I'm just gonna call them that now. Say you with all the Saitama. That's kind of funny. I thought Rise would be my main, but I think I was sucker for Rent. I think so far in terms of a group, I like the Amazing. I think the Monsters Inc. group. I think in terms of like an overall group, I like how varied they are. So that's all that like stands out to me the most so far. But I mean, like, who knows? Opinions can change. Is it safe to say I have 60 SSRs? Man, how many banners have you pulled? Actually, how many SSRs do I have? I mean, it's just like just really good luck. NRC students don't talk things out. We all know this. Lols. Yeah, no. NRC is just like... The answer is violence. Conventions seem cool, but I think I could actually go to one with all the noise and people, which is super valid, honestly. Because it does get very hot in there. It is very, like, overstimulating at times. It can get really smelly. And, like, it can get loud, depending on what area you're in. So, I don't blame you. If there's, like, a smaller, more, like, quaint local convention or market, I would say, like, you'd start with that. But yeah, conventions can get pretty crowded. I forgot how many SSRs I have. I haven't checked mine. I haven't looked recently. But I don't think I've really pulled on that many gacha. I'm like the type that I will save up everything just to pull on the banners I want for the character I want, rather than like doing 10 or 20 pulls on like every other odd banner. I think it's just good luck. Although I pulled a bit last year before. I didn't pull until Glow Mask ran on the English server. Yeah, I mean, like, good. It sounds like you have pretty good luck overall. Which is like a good return on your invested gems. I have so few SSRs because I tried to only pull Valius for so long. That's like me. All I did was pull for SSRs for Tavenel, Rook, and Idia, and then when I got to like book 6, I was so screwed. I pulled for Malleus, but Rook, Callum, and Jade, depending on card type and duel. I've been trying to get SSR event Callum. He still has evaded me even now. It's like someday I'll get him. But he's... I'm gonna put my chat right here. There, that's a little easier to read. But yeah, I completed the Glow Mask card list, so my first ever event card collection. Oh, nice. I think I tried to pull for Glow Mask Malleus and never ended up getting him. Like Playful Land, just want to call him. That's how I walked away. All 3 Playful SSRs? Damn, and the Dorm Cater you didn't have. Yeah, that's crazy luck. What? I have tried to get Playful Land Callum, and I got Ortho spooked on both JP and EN. So this happened twice. I got Ortho spooked on Playful Land, so I don't know. Ortho just really wanted to come home. I still remember Dorm Jade spooking me on New Year Malleus. How did Dorm Jade? Dorm Jade has spooked me like at least 2 times by now. Because like he never really shows up when I'm actively pulling for his cards, but then like his dorm card will just show up randomly on like as a spook for other banners. I'm like, I didn't pull for you. Why are you showing up on another man's banner? Stay away from my cards. Oh man, with all those SSRs, would you spare some SSRs for little old me? Like violence starts being the answer here. My strategy is just never pulling for cards unless I have enough for hard pity. Oh yeah, because I'd be pissed if I reach pity and don't get the card on the banner. Oh wow, I feel like I have never saved enough for hard pity. I just pull on banners and I never managed to save up enough to be able to do that many pulls. If it makes it any better, Jade does me dirty. I feel like Jade does like most people dirty. Jade's just like that. Like I find like just Jade, he has come home at times, but also he's been like hard to pull for, and I've hit pity with him, so Jade is a mixed bag for me. He has not been nice recently, but he has been nice at sometimes in the past, so I'm like, it kind of depends. But you know, like, he's still kind of a jerk when it comes to actually pulling. Okay, I have 47 SSRs. Most are drawing cards. Ooh, or characters I can't really use in those tricky maps. Oh right, yeah, Cruel, Graham. I feel like I probably have a lot more SSRs on my JP server, but I actually haven't not counted and compare. Endalore and Midville are your fave in Sparkling Stars. Oh, that's the Beauty and the Beast one and the Cinderella one, I think. Can explain the multiple SSRs one pull. At least one person. I am glad that not everyone is necessarily in the gacha hell. You know what? Someone's gotta have the good luck. If possible, I would want all of us to have amazing luck. To, you know, manifest being able to pull for all your faves and all the cards that you want. I started earlier this year. Okay, so yeah, Crows, you probably only have like, I assume, like a handful of SSRs, because well, they also did release a whole ton of banners this year. If you're free to play, it was probably really rough. We're in so many clubs together. Divorced Malleus. And Allure and Midvale. They look pretty, I won't lie. And Allure and Midvale are like the prettiest club, or the prettiest groups. I don't really care about upbeats, I'll be honest. And I do like Amazing the most so far as a group. In terms of character, I would need to know more about the character. There wasn't a single character that I'm like, oh my god, him. Like I did in Twist. So I'll have to wait till I hear more about it. Do you fear my luck was atrocious when I first started the game? But then I rage quit one day, restarted. It's been better. They're probably like, wait, come back. And then was really generous after. Yeah, 10 in total. Okay. I mean, 10 is actually pretty good. But I got 2 doubles back to back on Silva's birthday. That occasionally happens. I'm pretty sure like I've gotten like double Azul Dorm card the first time around. I got most of Rook Speed SSRs on single keys. But you didn't want them that bad. It's all about the desire sensor. I feel like the more you want the character, the less they show up, and vice versa. Like when you don't care about the character and you do like polls, you just get their SSRs a lot easier. Let me count actually my English server. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Okay, so let me see if I math correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I think I have, so on my English account for Twist, in like overall total, I have like 52 SSR cards. However, I got Rolo on single keys. I think I got Rolo on a 10 key, like a 10-fold key, like the first one. On like the EN server. Some gacha do tend to treat returning players better. But I won't be taking a break from Twist. Recover savings for Scully. Yeah, I gotta save. First multi was last year, Melly's birthday. So trying to get all his SSR support teachers event started. Maybe we want some like good spooks here. I actually used to play Twist really casually when I launched back in 2022. Because of my job at the time. Too tired to play. Yeah, I think I don't even know what I was doing. Because like kind of Twist was kind of around the like same time as COVID. At least the birthday gachas and Twist is nice. Oh, that's good. That's something at least. I think I had to rage quit because of the stupid purple Twist tune. Oh my god. Okay, the two worst Twist tunes are like the stupid timer purple Twist tunes and the flick notes. I cannot do the flick notes properly. My phone is like acting like a potato and just doesn't register the flicks properly. So I just did not enjoy the purple timers and the flick notes. The flick notes are horrible. I'm glad they didn't keep using those. I was trying to get gems and they had me heated. Yeah. I know. I've been trying to farm some of the gems, but I have not been able to get some of the rewards for Twist tunes because it's like the goddamn purple Twist tunes and the flick notes always get me. I can never get the great like full combo. I'm looking at you, Wish Upon the Star event. Oh my god, I'll never be able to complete that stupid Twist tune rewards from that. So I can wish upon the star. I think the others were like a lot better. But at least Sebeg and Deuce have been kind this year. With my free key, I got their PJ cards. I got a few birthday cards from the free 20 poll. Oh, nice. Oh my god, I play Twist and it lags. It makes me miss. Oh no. It's like my phone lags and doesn't respond to a tap. Yeah, mine is... It's literally the flick. My brain starts lagging and my fingers have a mind of their own. Maybe Sebeg and Deuce should be considered for new mains now. If ones would actually come home. I actually don't know who really comes home for me that often. I think Rook has been pretty nice. I think out of all of my faves, Rook shows up the most. Azul can be like a real jerk, same with Jade. Floyd actually is like my best luck out of Octagonal. Oh, I've been grinding everything since I dreamed Cater banner. That reminds me that I should get back into the grinding because I haven't finished doing all of the rewards yet. But most of them are just like, yeah, I just gotta get those combos in. But I am so lazy when it comes to playing Twist tunes. I just like let it run and don't even play it. I've only been lucky with 2 of the free birthday polls. You got B-Day Leona, but the other was Union Jacket build. You already have no the repeat. I think the only birthday one I've been lucky with was SSR Bill for his birthday suit. I think Apple will still be my main because I've also spent SSR cards. With the exception of his birthday. I think I have actually, you know what? I don't think I have any Apple SSRs. I am still missing Dorm Apple SSR to this day. He has not spooked me. Well, I said that about Subbank Deuce earlier in the stream. I'm using the next guy to show up early. Maybe my new main. Because the guys I try to pick are cruel. Yeah, I'd be like, fine. You know what? Sebek needs more fans anyways. Oh wait, Union Jacket Reggie. Got that one. But it was nice. Yeah, I think, yeah, the birthday-wise, I've only gotten Vil from it so far. Not as much luck with the other, like, mission-free polls for their birthdays. But I always, to be honest, I'm pretty bad at grinding, and I always forget that I need to actually grind the missions. Yeah, so that was the only one whose phone's lags with Twist Tunes. Yeah, I feel like my phone does that too sometimes. You need to be more synced to Apple. You have the purple hair look. So yeah, you know, Apple and I could be besties. It's funny because, like, I don't really think about it, but then my gender bent does kind of look like Apple. It's just kind of like a slightly different shade of purple, and I'm like, oh my god. If you guys have ever seen my gender bent, it kind of does look like Apple. Like more, yeah. Maybe, you know, if I pulled my gender bent in, maybe when I pull for Apple, he'll be more likely to come. No dorm card. Good thing Wolfgang's not here. Oh my god, Wolfgang. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't seen Wolfgang. I struggle with some Twist Tunes too. I don't know if it's lag or something else. It's true. I was trying to grind some. Yeah, I don't know. It was just like, it just takes up too much processing power to run. Yeah, I need to manifest Apple. I don't have a lot of, I don't really have his SSRs. I don't really actively pull for him that much, but it would be nice to be able to complete my Pomfure dorm. Would Apple be one of the boys up for a Halloween card? It's for JP? Or for this year, Halloween? On the JP side, because this year we would get Scully. And then, the second part of the Nightmare Before Christmas event. Yeah, I hope Wolfgang got General Lilia. I know it's a desired card. Oh my god, General Lilia. I still do not own it. Sevik needs more fans. Well, I was thinking I should have gone for his dream card after the BS from Gator. Yeah, Sevik's night card was really nice. I think Sevik just looks nice with his hair down. He should have his hair down more often. Cause like I'm kind of neutral on his current hairstyle, but when he has his hair down, I'm like, ooh. He suddenly seems more attractive in my eyes. They should add the cards to the Annie shop banner since they've all ran twice now. Oh yeah. Yeah, like how many reruns can we really do before we have to like say goodbye to it forever? Actually, in book 7, when Sebek Doc MC grabbed his hand, I fell for it too. I feel disappointed it happened. Sebek's got his like good points when he's not talking about Malleus. I don't have any of the dream cards. I have Rook's dream card, and I think that's it. I have a few guesses for Twist Halloween JP this year. Coco, Hocus Pocus, Monsters Inc. That'd be kind of cool. I'm hoping I'm like still hoping, please give me Captain Hook. Every year I ask for it. Give me Captain Hook. But the others also sound like they'd be cool too. I'm surprised actually. I'm like, yeah, Monsters Inc. would be a good one. So it's going on, I'm already completely deaf. Oh, and 3 minutes in a room with him, I'm gone. Yeah, he's gotta learn how to use his indoor voice a little bit better. Something just look nice with his hair down. I hate it. I love it when it's just like, oh, they suddenly... It's a new side to them you haven't seen. And somehow they look more appealing. I like Sebek sometimes, but Amalia's talk does low-key bug me. Yeah, you know, basically he's good. He's got a lot of charm points, but then he talks about Malleus, and yeah, his points decrease a bit. I don't think I've really seen like true like Sebek stands out there, like not a lot in Japan. Like I need to see someone sport like the full Sebek Ida bag. Coco will help that one Miguel headcanon nerd breathe. I'm just like, oh, you know what? I guess it would be interesting for them to do Coco. Like, yeah, because who wouldn't glaze that beautiful 6'7" dragon, but hop off now? I'm just more like, oh, it's, you know, if... It's like, could you handle being together with Sebek, and then he's like glazing Malleus? Unless you also glaze Malleus, and both of you just glaze Malleus together. Welcome back, Emerald. I like to think I'm moving forward from book 7, as we've seen a bit of him at 7.5. Sebek was moved past the Malleus talk a bit. He's becoming one of the freshman gang, maybe Sundere. Yeah, he's slowly, definitely developed a lot more. Over time, you know? Because, I think it was kind of rough before, you know, book 7, trying to be a Sebek fan. Nonchalant, 6'7" dreadhead dragon. And Sebek almost got me was NBC Halloween event in Loki. Oh yeah, I mean like they got the ship with him and Scully too. That I've like seen around. It's like okay. No, I never. You know what? I never really saw any fan arts or like kind of BL ships with Sebek and Malleus, but there's certainly a lot with Sebek and Scully. Him and Jamil, not that I like dislike Jamil, but that look was good. Yeah, they look good. I really loved the Halloween Leona in Nightmare Before Christmas. But yeah, Jamil and Sebek also looked really nice. I noticed that Lost in Book events there'll be like an animal companion. So I'm guessing a Disney movie for Lost Book has something to do with an animal sidekick or something. I mean, is Baymax kind of like an animal? Maybe? Cause like... Yeah, we had Lost in the Book with Stitch. And then we, I guess, Baymax is kind of like a companion. Oh yeah, Mochi was there too. I'm like, what other movies could we use that has animals? We already have like, whatever, The Great Mouse Detective. That animals in it. Maybe Aristocrats? I don't know. Aristocats? Wait, I'm like, that's right. We haven't really seen any references to aristocrats. Like a Halloween Leona. Kind of wish I got that too. I got Halloween Leona. I think I did not end up pulling for Sebek or Jamil. But I really liked it, the Leona card, so I'm happy I got that. But right, I think we turn into a twist talk now. But yeah, I guess to basically wrap up Otakuthon trip. It was fun. I've gone every year. If I can, I'll consider going again next year. Trying to figure out what to cosplay. Maybe it's like I considering it. It is as tiring as it was after the trip. It is still fun. I do like kind of going and shopping a lot. It's like next year, hopefully, there'll be more panels I can go to, and I'll probably end up buying more things. And I now have I've gone down the photo card rabbit hole. I've gone down the photo card rabbit hole, and so now I'm gonna end up collecting more photo cards and spending way more money than I should. Coco will likely be a Lost in Book event. That'd be interesting. I mean, they have so much material they can work off of. That like Coco can be one on the list. Wait, Koa, are you fluent in Japanese? I'm not fluent. I can read hiragana and katakana and some kanjis, and like listening to some Japanese, I can kind of piece together some parts of it, but I am not fluent in Japanese. So like I wouldn't be able to like hold a conversation or like watch a whole episode of something and be able to fully understand it. So yeah, basically enough to be able to read some stuff and like listen. Because funny enough, most of my like exposure to Japanese is basically like me listening to drama CDs growing up and like trying to read doujin. That's like probably most of the exercise and experience I get from like trying to learn Japanese. I've been kind of trying to learn it on and off, but there's also a bunch of other languages I want to learn as well. I still need to work on my French for like basically just like work wise, because there can be a lot of French speakers here. But after that, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to learn Japanese as well. I try to practice. Essentially. My connection cut out right when you start talking. It's telling me to wrap it up. No, I'm not fluent in Japanese. No. Again, just reiterating, I can read hiragana and katakana. I can also read some kanjis. I'm not fluent enough to hold a conversation or watch an entire episode in Japanese. So, yeah, I'm... Wish I was, though. If I actually dedicated my studies more, I can then be able to read more Japanese. Because there's certain drama CDs it's like I like to listen to, and then I also want to be able to read doujins. Nah, it's just the weather. Messing with the power lines again. Okay. Have you seen the Myla Twist merch? They made an outfit for each dorm. Yeah, I did! They also made a lot of shoes, and the shoes are really expensive, but really pretty. So, Myla is expensive. Like, it is crazy. I think it's like $200 or $300 for a pair of their shoes. But the outfits are cute, though. I have to say, I was tempted to like, they had a one for Black Butler as well. That was really nice. I need to get back to Duolingo to learn new languages. Yeah, I just need to dedicate myself to actually like learning vocabulary and actually sentence structure. I've been kind of self-taught, but I haven't had a formal training in Japanese. But it's on the list. I gotta learn French too, and I want to be able to because like in Canada, depending on what area you're in, some places have French speakers, so it'll be easier for me to learn French. But yeah, I think I will probably call it for the night. Just yapping on my trip and talk about Twist. Business as usual, but always a fun and good time. Yeah, my next stream will be on Thursday, so I'm still trying to put a presentation together on Thursday, but to be honest, I'm kind of slapping a lot of like just brain worms down on the paper. So yeah, since it's been kind of like kind of on the down low for Twist, like Twist EN, not much is happening, so let's talk about some theories on Thursday. I'm gonna probably look over some of the, you know, standard theories we heard about, but I'm gonna give them like my own like crack theories to stack on top of it. Yeah, Skybrain forgetting some fun things to bring up. No worries. But yeah, so it was great being able to catch up with you. It was, yeah, thanks for everyone that's dropped in tonight. Yeah, Cassandra, Combat, Cross Emerald, also Crows. Ortho Bonbon preview looked cute. Yes, he did. You know, I wonder how he can eat food. Can he actually taste food? Does he have the sensors? Does he have the taste receptors for it? But in any case, continue on with Twists on Thursday. So join me in some random ass series I will pull out of my butt with zero evidence. But hopefully it'll be fun. So good night all. Hope you stay cool this summer, and I'll catch you all later. So have a good day and good night. Until next time, it's Koa Mio clocking out for a night. Bye bye everyone.